All right, it is episode 2. That's pretty cool, right? I'll show you how to do that one of these days. In a future video, I'll show you how to do that. So this is episode 2. Before I get into any actual topics for discussion, we need to talk about the name of this channel. It took me a while to figure out what the name was going to be. I bounced around with a bunch of different ideas. I even asked AI to help me craft some ideas. I originally was kind of leaning into like something about awakening or enlightenment or unveiling the truth. So it was like Grant Brown's Forbidden Files, Awakening with Grant Brown, Grant Brown, Hidden Realms, which is cool, but like, I do kind of want this channel to be a little light. I want to make it, I want to try to make it funny, entertaining. It doesn't necessarily have to be all about like, waking up. Which by the way, I might have actually chose Waking Up with Grant Brown because it's not bad to wake up with Grant Brown, if you know what I mean. But freaking Sam Harris already has that name.
Listen, I don't care what's in Hunter Biden's life. I mean, Hunter Biden, at that point, Hunter Biden literally could have had the corpses of children in his basement. I would not have cared.
And that's one guy that is like totally, like I totally changed my view on that guy. I used to look up to these people. I used to admire them, and I used to like really value what they would say about what was happening in the world. Like you can just tell, like they're not telling the truth anymore. Like they're being controlled. And I think what I want to try to create from this channel is the truth, or at least what I believe the truth is. I'm not gonna lie. I might not be right about everything, but I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's one thing that was just so frustrating, is like these people that I've been listening to for so many years, something changed in the last couple years where I could just feel like you guys are lying now. Like maybe you always were lying, but it felt like you were telling the truth in the past. But now we know you're lying, or at least you're being controlled. So hopefully that this channel, I can just, speak the truth and at least just give my opinion on things. All right, back to the other names that I was playing around with. There was Brown Crown, but I thought that's gonna like, you think of a brown crown, that's just gonna put like a weird visual in your head. Honestly, like, what makes the most sense is probably Grant's Rants. I just don't like the sound. Grant's Rants. It kind of sounds like there's like an older woman, she's like upset with you. Grant's Rants. Like you're doing something that you're not supposed to and she's yelling at you like from the other room. Grant's Rants. I just don't like that. Brown the Clown. AI gave me that one. Brown the Clown. Like that offended me actually. Also, like downtown Grant Brown would have been cool. I just don't spend any time downtown. It's just sketchy. I just don't want people to think I'm in downtown Pittsburgh. I try to avoid going downtown. Grant's Forbidden Path. Grant's Ancient Echo. I'm telling you, like, there's an echo. It's ancient. It's still going. I mean, this echo started thousands of years ago, and it's still echoing. The Unspoken Files. These files, they've never been spoken. The Mystic Thread. You're like knitting something, it turns into like some mystical cloak. Flame of the Awakened, Ember of the Awakened, Dawn of the Awakened, Pulse of the Awakened. As you can see, like I was like, I wanted to potentially create this channel about like awakening, and you're waking up to realize, we're being lied to about a lot of stuff. But I thought, you know what? That just, it's a bit heavy. If you're like a Spark of the Awakened, which I almost went with actually. I kind of like that one, Spark of the Awakened. Because what I thought was like, there are a lot of people that are kind of waking up right now. It's like this spark. What's happening right now, what I believe is happening right now is like, I do think it's like some type of supernatural spiritual awakening, and it's just the beginning spark. And people are starting to be like, huh, people are waking up, but everybody's just kind of trying to figure out like what's going on right now. So I almost went with Spark of the Awakened, but it's a bit too heavy. It's a bit too, I don't want to say dark, because ultimately, like, it is good to wake up, but it can be tough. And I kind of wanted to keep this channel a little bit more lighthearted and, try to keep it funny, entertaining. So I thought, okay, how do I incorporate some Pittsburgh aspect to this? Because I tell you what, so I grew up in Pittsburgh. I grew up in Bethel Park. That guy that went to the Trump Butler rally, that dude is from Bethel Park. That dude went to my high school. I wasn't friends with him, but if we went to school at the same time, I would have definitely shoved that dude in a garbage can. I would have definitely given him swirlies. I would have definitely given him wedgies, atomic wedgies. I would have given him a wedgie that like went over his head with his underwear. I would have made him walk around like that all day, like every day of the year. That's who I was back then. I was a bully. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was not a bully. I was friends with all the nerds because I didn't want them to shoot me. Anyway, so I thought, okay, how can I add some type of like Pittsburgh theme to this? And I thought, I want this to be like a welcoming place. I want this to like somehow be like a positive environment. I want to create a community, honestly. Tell your friends about it. Tell them about it. Even if it's just like Pittsburgh people. I want to create a welcoming environment. So I was like, you're welcome. Yin's welcome. Yin's welcome. So that's what I decided to choose, because I honestly think like yins is such a funny word. Pittsburgh is the only place in America where people say yins, and I don't say yins, but I might start to say yins. And part of this channel, I think I might actually explore parts of Pittsburgh and share it with you, especially some of these old buildings that were built in the 1800s. I want to show some of that, because there's some pretty cool architecture in Pittsburgh. Also, just the landscape in Pittsburgh is pretty cool. It's a very unique city. Pittsburgh is the only place in the United States where people say yins. If you don't know, yins means like you all or you guys, but people in Pittsburgh say yins. Yins guys. Yins. Hey yins. Hey yins, shut the front door. Hey yins, it stinks in here. Hey yins, that guy just fell out of a window. Hey yins, get over here. Hey, I don't like yins. I do like yins, but I hate yins. You know what I mean? Like that's how it goes here. People in Pittsburgh, or yins could be like, yins could be anything. Like when you go bowling, they don't call it bowling pins, they call it bowling yins. And like a shark fin, it's a shark yins. Or, oh, it's crazy. Nobody in Pittsburgh, there's no such thing as twins in Pittsburgh. They're just yins. Like, did the Pirates win? No, they say, did the Pirates yins? That's what that means. It can mean so many different things. Oh, spin around. No, yins around. That's what that means. If you're in Pittsburgh, you hear that. That's what that means. Like Brady Quinn, Brady Yins. That's what they call him here in Pittsburgh. Like, I knocked my shin off of the table. It's yins. Yeah, so the channel is Yins Welcome, and yins are welcome to leave a comment, subscribe, share, like the video, and just be on the lookout for more videos, because yins welcome.